It's Bristol, baby! Drivers, start your engine!
Put the green flag in the air and go after it. 200 laps here at Bristol. Pace truck going to pull in, and that means Christian Eckes is in charge. Starting on the pole, lets the outside lane to his left. Another championship hopeful in Carson Hocevar. These two drivers have won 3 times this season. A victory tonight puts them in the championship 4. It's finally here. Go time at Thunder Valley.
How about the best word that Christian Eckes has heard today? Clear.
And what about that launch? You said it, Phil. The outside seems to launch better. He launched and he got right to the bottom. That tells you 2 things. You can launch better on the outside, but you want to get to the bottom as soon as you can. One more thing that I'm really interested in watching early is that 42 truck of Carson Hocevar. When he qualified, absolutely out of control and still got the second fastest time. When you've got a little bit of a loose truck, that could be an advantage on the long run. Take care of that right front tire and keep that truck turning through the corners.
A couple of playoff guys right here. Grant Enfinger, the 23, was following Corey Heim. Side by side now with Zane Smith on the bottom.
As we see Christian Eckes working through some lap traffic already.
Christian's opened up about a little over a second, 3/10 lead right now over our second place running Majeski.
How good's that feel, Phil? Early in the race
Yeah.
to be able to say.
Oh, caution.
Caution's out first of the night.
Oh, Jack Woods involved. Dean Thompson.
We saw part of Thompson's truck fly off of onto the racetrack. Those 2 trucks are done for tonight.
Yeah, tremendous amount of damage. So optimistic for Jack. Great qualifying effort. It's going to come to an end early on.
Jack was running in the 9th position.
And to watch it go away. Oh, Dean just couldn't get to the bottom.
Yeah, Jack had already gotten to the outside wall and was sliding back down the racetrack. When Dean came along, Dean had committed to the middle, to the top of the racetrack, tried his best to turn it hard to left to avoid Jack.
And what this tells me, Phil, look ahead of Jack Wood in the 51. There's no one there. He's holding up 4 or 5 trucks. And finally, Corey Heim in the 11 truck got a little impatient, put it in there. Jack closed the door.
Sanchez.
I would believe that. This place is crazy. As you can see, the battle 1, 2, 3. There's that 2 truck of Sanchez running away. But the battle for the lead, 1, 2, 3. You see how Majeski's closed on Hocevar, and they're both trying to track down the 19 of Eckes.
And Timmy Hill in that 56 truck is doing nothing wrong. He's doing his darndest to stay on the lead lap here with just a couple laps to go.
Got to hang on for another lap and a half. Said going to break, Eckes had led only 3 laps this season on short tracks. 9 total in his career. Starts on the pole this evening, and he's been dominant. Less than a lap remaining, opening stage.
I think he's going to patiently ride behind Hill here and get to the checkered flag. Green and white checkered.
Hill stays on the lead lap. Christian Eckes wins stage 1. Hocevar is 2nd. Majeski is 3rd. 5th stage win of the year for Eckes.
Oh, caution.
3rd one of the night.
We're not stopping anymore. We talked about strategy. That's interesting.
Greg Van Alst, one of those drivers doing double duty, made his final ARCA start of the season earlier this evening. 200 laps here at Bristol.
Had a top 5 earlier tonight in the ARCA race. Our Daytona ARCA winner.
I was going to say, how did he start the year, Phil?
Pretty good.
Just already spinning.
It looked like he was by himself.
Yeah. Malazzi was back there in that Outback truck, but can't really tell if there was any contact.
The curtain about to close on stage 2 for the Craftsman Truck Series at Bristol. Zane Smith leading this stage. Battle, but it's about to change. Here comes Eckes diving to the inside. 19 back on point with what will be 5 laps to go. Stage 2. He waited, and then he pounced.
Really patient, really patient. Zane got hung up a little bit behind the 12 of Spencer Boyd, and Eckes was right there to take advantage.
Look at this mess. Sanchez trying to get around the lap truck, and there's Majeski sideways, got into Heim.
May have a flat tire, may have a right front tire down. I think he does. Mike, look at that right front tire, Michael.
Won this race a year ago. Won the playoff opener on a short track at IRP. But the 98 who qualified inside the top 5 has got issues with 4 to go in stage 2.
Can he limp around and stay on the racetrack and stay by the stage end? I think he might be able to.
Man, that tire is flat though, Phil. Can he make it? Still 3 to go, and that doesn't sound like much on a half mile, but when you got a flat right front, that's forever. I don't think he stays on the lead lap. Maybe he's able to keep from losing 2 or 3 here.
Yeah, he would definitely lose 2 laps if he came to the pits under green, if not 3 laps. So I think it's a good call no matter what. Just 1 to go. You see Zane there at the start-finish line now.
There it goes.
Majeski over in turn 2. There's no way he can stay ahead of him, I don't think.
No, and also it could do damage to that truck. You saw the smoke. There goes Eckes.
Puts him a lap down. Eckes led all 55 laps, won the opening stage, takes over the lead, 5 to go in stage 2, and gets the green and white checkered flag again. Get out the broom for driver 19. How about that?
I think Majeski may get the free pass.
Jake Garcia's been all over the back of the 2 truck, but he just can't quite get there. Now look what we've got going on, Phil. It's getting tight at the front with all this lap traffic.
6 to go.
Again, fast trucks. Jake Drew, Parker Kligerman right in front of Majeski. That's holding up this entire line here.
Here comes Heim.
Heim
His
for the
lead.
lead. Corey Heim inside of Christian Eckes. Side by side for the top spot. 11 on point at Bristol. 5 to go.
Lap traffic was what gave Heim that opportunity, and he pounced.
That was the first time he was really close enough to even make a move on Christian Eckes, and it worked.
Can Eckes get back to him?
4 laps to go.
Eckes just couldn't use all that throttle because of the 15 of gray, and Corey Heim was in a good spot because you'd use all that throttle coming off the corner, pulled up beside him, and then beat him in the corner.
Christian Eckes won on a late restart at Kansas, led only 2 laps, but got the checkered flag and his 3rd victory of the year. Dominates tonight and has lost the top spot with 5 to go. There will be 2 to go this time around. Corey Heim looking for his 3rd victory of the year.
I think right now Corey Heim says, I don't think I need to pass Majeski. I just need to keep this truck on the bottom. We try to negotiate around the 33 lap truck.
Villarreal there in the 33, we're in high off the corner. That's going to hurt Eckes' exit.
White flag is out. Next flag will end the race. Corey Heim trying to bring it home at Bristol. He won the regular season championship. And he's going to have a chance to win the title at the end of the season as well. Corey Heim, a winner at Bristol, and he's going to the championship 4.
Boys, it ain't over till it's over.
Sure isn't.
And that's Bristol right there. Just so heartbreaking for Christian Eckes. So dominant, as you said, Adam.
Eckes led 150 laps in this race. Starts on the pole, wins both stages. But Heim takes the top spot with 5 to go. Leads 6 total laps. And Corey Heim.
Don't like your race truck, you win.
Corey Heim will head to the desert in less than 2 months to run for a championship.
And he goes to Talladega our next race. just free as a bird.
How must that feel? I mean, I don't care if you are Christian Eckes, second in the points, 29 ahead of the elimination line. You're worried right now. You just know what's next. That's Talladega.
And all that momentum that he had carried from Kansas and throughout this race is sapped just a little bit because he'll relive those last 5 laps many times in the next couple of weeks, no doubt.
How about Corey Heim? Led 6 laps, but they're the most important ones.
Hey, race fans, thanks for watching our video. For all NASCAR on Fox News, content, and the best clips from Fox Sports, be sure to follow and subscribe to our channel.